When I was driving down the road and was thinking about, like, the kids were super quiet and I was thinking about making this video. Hey everyone, remember that life update video I told you I was gonna do? Well, today's the day for that. Let's go through a couple things. I wanna give like a basic life update of kind of where we are in our situation right now, a home update, and a travel plans update, because I know everybody's kind of curious about all those things. So let's start with the number one thing, which is life update. Of course, if you've been watching since November, early December, you found out we have an extra child right now. So we are not technically enrolled in foster care, and I can do a whole nother video for that. I'm planning on doing like a members video for that, just because it would make sure, like, I don't really want the kids to watch it, and I want it to be more like safe and secure place to watch it. And members only content is like, you would have to pay in for it, less likely for, like, you know, pervs out there to find it. That's kind of why I'm leaning more towards that way. And other people have been really positive about, you know, enforcing, like, that's a better place for that kind of content for video or for channels, is like members only, where people actually have to pay to watch it because it's a little more private and things. Anyways, so I made a whole another video just for the members, for like, for members $4.99 a month and up, to be able to watch that. Right now we're fostering, and how long are we gonna foster? I have no idea. So when we went into the situation itself was supposed to be short term. We've now been fostering for a little while now, and I can't exactly say exactly how long we've been fostering, but we've been fostering for a little while now. So that kind of changed everything. It changed our Christmas. You know who you are. One of you who watches our videos somehow was able to find out how to send us presents, and sent all the kids presents for Christmas. And I am so thankful for that. And you didn't share like our personal information, but went through, like, I think basically a real life friend, and got our address and sent us real life presents. But you, thank you for that gift. That was a huge help to get us through Christmas and just to be able to do all that. Also, another one of you donated a bed for us, because we went from having 3 kids to 4 like that, and we needed an extra bed. So thank you for providing a bed for us to be able to give each of the kids their own bed to have. We also split up rooms. We now have 2 kids bedrooms instead of a kids bedroom and a joy room. Our bunk bed is a bunk bed with trundles. Basically, Rebecca's terrified of heights. I don't know if you've noticed on like our travel videos, she would prefer to take the pull-out beds on couches and stuff, because she doesn't like beds high off the ground. So she took the trundle bed. The trundle bed went with her to the new bedroom for her, but, you know, we still had a 4th bed we needed. So like, the trundle bed's technically in there. The bunk bed is still in the original girls' room. There's 2 in one room, 2 in another. Plenty of space for them, except we did have to do a lot of rearranging in the middle of about a month before she arrived. So this is the big update that we have been waiting to tell you all, because we wanted to wait until it was finished because of privacy of people involved, our personal privacy, and just because we had no idea how long it was going to take, because we had a lot of delays and things. When we moved into our house years ago, almost 10 years ago, we wanted to redo the girls' bathroom, and it wasn't just like a vanity thing. I was not a huge fan of it, but it was not for just appearance. So basically what ended up happening was all those tiles on the wall, after years of use and the fact that our house was moved here and settled after it moved here, one day one of the tiles popped off, and we cleaned it up. It was fine. We sealed around it and stuff, but we're like, you know what, if one came off, we're not going to risk it. So we immediately started looking into redoing our bathroom, and it took 3 months because of supplies and needing supplies to come in from the stores and things, and supplies were not in stock most places. A lot of prayer, a lot of waiting. Things just finally fell into place. So we finally are ready to show you 3 months process. Our bathroom is a safe, clean place for the kids to enjoy, and there's like even little things that happen. Like, we ended up getting to paint the whole bathroom. When I say we actually had somebody who donated their time. That was the other thing too of why I didn't want to show it, because they donated their time, and I am so thankful to you, person, you know who you are, who donated time to come in and do this for us when they weren't working, which is another reason why it took a little bit longer. And we were totally supportive of that, because like, they had another job to do, so that was fine. So it took a little bit longer than they wanted to do and what we wanted it to do, but like we were still patient because again, like they were donating their time for this. We had a budget set of like how much we could spend on supplies, but the biggest delay of why it took almost 10 years to do it and why we waited until like a tile fell off the wall was because the actual cost of labor to do it was going to be extensive because of what needed to be done. And basically when the tile came off, a lot of the walls had to be completely redone, re-sheetrocked, everything. We were wanting to do some extra work. I'm going to do a whole nother video touring, talking about little things that were done, but that's the huge news, was we got to have an entire room completely remodeled. Like, we've been doing home renovations since 2020, just little things. We downsized a lot of our dressers and a lot of our wardrobe to be more minimalistic with our wardrobe at home to try to make it easier to clean, because we don't want to be so anchored down to our home that we can't travel and not be able to go out and do things outside of our house as a family, but we also don't want to be so outside of our house that we don't have an anchor point to come home to. So we wanted there to be that anchor point we could come home to, but not so rooted into our anchor point that we couldn't travel. So it was kind of fun trying to find that balance. So we started in 2020, but this just came up being into 2021 of being able to finally get that bathroom done, and it was such a huge relief to see it finished. And again, I will do another whole video tour. I was going to do it for members only because I was worried about privacy, but Matt was like, you know, the house was on the market 10 years ago. If people want to find it, they're going to find it. So just give it to everybody and show everybody, and we'll do more like actual private things for members only, of like, again, like our foster story is something we're thinking of doing, our marriage story. I have more I want to talk about, but I'm afraid of doing one video because I'm afraid of like the way that it would be taken. Like, I would love to talk about a personal experience that we had in the past 2 years, but my biggest fear is that if we do it, like, people are going to not take it well, and it's just not going to be received well. So I'm kind of like waiting to, you know, I may not do that one, but I have other ideas. But anyway, so life update is we're a family of 6 right now. We don't know how long. It could become a long-term thing, and she's a teenager, so it could be until she turns 18. We don't know. It could be she could go back tomorrow. We don't know. With foster care, you can't know anything. Like, you could even have a set court date and you still don't know. So we don't know. We don't know how long it's going to be. We're more usually like emergency care situations, so we don't know. So foster right now, life update, yes, we're still fostering, family of 6. Matt is still primary employer of our home, full-time job where he's working, but because of you guys and your amazing support for our channel, we've been able to actually make enough money from YouTube for it to be like my full-time job. I say that because like it's not a full-time job pay, but it pays enough to where it is my job that I can do. I can do it, like I can sit there and edit while kids are studying for quizzes, and then while they're uploading and I'm waiting for the upload to finish before I finish, you know, thumbnails and things like that, I can sit there and watch them take quizzes. So like I can still do what I'm doing at home already and be doing YouTube on top of it. And it's such an amazing opportunity because for a while we weren't sure if we'd just have to completely shut the channel down and I'd actually have to go get a full-time job to help pay for things. But first, Matt got an amazing pay increase at work, so that was a huge bonus. Second, because of you guys, even if none of you ever become a member, watching these videos without skipping the ads helps us to be able to continue making these videos and help people. I could give you like one comment after another of people saying thank you for making these videos and leaving them free for resources for people, which is why I'm like, when it comes to like budget tip videos and things like that, I don't really want to turn like all of our budget tip videos. There's a couple that I was thinking of doing for members only content, just because like the amount of time that I would have to put into it, I would need to get paid back for that, because it would take a lot of time from the rest of our channel's videos. Like, it would take me probably a week to edit and put together. And normally I can usually do videos within 4 to 6 hours, 8 if you include recording time, except for vacation videos. So I'm looking at like maybe doing one video where I literally go through like breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, dessert, and give you shopping lists for every single one of them, recipe for every single one. But the time that would be put into that, like, so like videos like that, I may still put on members, but like I want to be able to leave content like how to save money grocery shopping, how to pack on a budget, and things like that free. And because you all watch these videos without skipping ads, I can continue doing that to help all of you. In November, this channel, we took all of the ad revenue and all of the donations that came in from Super Thanks, and we were able to give a check for $200 to a local charity raising money to help families just have a Thanksgiving dinner. So stuff like that, we've been able to do that, and I'm so thankful for that, and I'm so thankful for all of you to be able to help provide for that. So there's also that life update. Is because of you all and because it's more of a regular income, I should be able to still continue making videos Monday to Friday, and may switch over to doing the members videos like maybe once a month for now, just to get us started. For once a month, it will be like on a Saturday, and then as we get more members, then I might be able to afford to do more. It's not like, you know, giving us money will pay, you know, like, you know, give me more time in the day. It's just I would have to take time from other videos on our channel that's already bringing in the revenue to help continue. You guys, I think you guys get what I'm saying as that. So there's our life update, is how we're doing family of 6, and, you know, money and all that. So again, the housing update is the bathroom got completely remodeled, and we are so thankful for that. The opportunity, the people willing to donate time, the people donating supplies so that we could take in an extra foster child, all of that. Travel plans. So when I was driving down the road and was thinking about, like, the kids were super quiet and I was thinking about making this video, we had a spark plug go out in our truck and I had to hobble it back home. So at filming of this, our car is broke down in our driveway. I was just like, I actually had quite a bit of peace about it, and I just like, where my spirituality is, I pray for peace. I trust that my God provides peace for me. So like, I pray about peace, and I had prayed about peace that morning, and I was just like, that was the first time in my life I've ever had a car start messing up while I'm driving, and I was just like, had full peace about it. We got it all the way back home in the driveway. It was fine. It's just a spark plug, thankfully, because so it was still able to drive home. It was just like, I couldn't go above like 40 miles an hour to get it home, and we weren't far from home. So thankfully we were able to get it back home. But where I was gonna be super excited and announce travel plans, maybe not. So Matt and I's anniversary at the filming of this is this week, and we're so excited. It's 17 years this year, but our anniversary falls on a weekend, and we were so super excited. We were wanting to take off our whole weekend. It's a designated time for he and I to get apart and draw closer together in our relationship, because when we can focus on a relationship, just the two of us for a while, we can come back into this co-parenting thing together more refreshed and ready to tackle things like algebra. So it just helps us to be able to more like refocus. I'm still hoping that we can still get away for maybe at least one night and just the two of us, even just like a date or something. I don't know. I'm hoping we can get this taken care of. I'm not going to confirm anything. I am still holding out positive hope and peace that we can go and do this weekend. And if not, we don't live to travel. Do we love traveling? Yes. Do we love getting out there and exploring together as a family? Yes. Do we live to travel? No, because that's not what life's about. Life's about everyday adventures. We may have an everyday adventure of being at home and spending time together. The kids got to go sledding for the first time in our own yard. That was a pretty cool adventure, and that was at home. We live for the everyday. So, but I mean, like, it's still that struggle of like, we live for the everyday, but we were really, really hoping to get away for like at least one night. So we're still kind of debating it. We're gonna see what the car situation looks like at the end of today, which I'll be done filming that before then. So I feel like I've been on here long enough as it is. So I wanna finish up, but that's just kind of where we are, is once the vehicle is fixed, once everything is said and done, and like everything's balanced out, yes, we are planning on traveling again. We already have one destination over the summer that's a new state for us, which is super exciting, because I really want to get back to knocking off states off of our list. Even if we never get to travel outside of the continental US and get to go to, my top two are Alaska and Hawaii. Probably my top one is, number one is Alaska. I want to go to Alaska. my top #1 bucket list thing is our family wants to go on a safari. And there are places in the side of the United States to go on safaris. So like there is that. But there's so much going on that we would have to take care of first. But my camera's letting me know that I need to wrap this up. It went ahead and died. It's okay. But again, I just want to thank all of you so much for watching. Just being able to watch our videos, supporting us. Positive comments mean the world to me. Like as much as super thanks and the members only amounts help our channel to continue making the content, because like I couldn't afford to replace this camera without you guys. But like as much as all that matters to help the channel keep going, what actually matters to me as a human being is being able to log on and see a comment of like, thank you so much for helping motivate me through the day. Or, hey, I saw you were having a bad day in this one clip. We're here for you. We're rooting for you, you know? And just like, you know what? This video made my day. This helped me out so much. Comments like that make my day and make what I'm doing feel like I'm actually helping people, which was my #1 goal when I started this channel, was to help people who didn't have the money to pay for it and could just watch a YouTube video to help them out. So thank all of you so much for watching. Thank you for everything you've done to help our channel. And we look forward to sharing some new videos with you starting tomorrow, and we'll see you next time.